All right, what's going on, everybody? My name's Eric. Welcome to the Flow Bass channel. Thank you so much for swinging by, and I'm happy to see you brought your smiling faces to another video. So today we are out here in the Everglades, and I'm going to be throwing a special lure today. Actually, let me show it to you real quick. So the reason I call it special is because these are plentiful. You can get them pretty much anywhere. This is a lure I've dubbed the NLBN, poor man's little mullet. But I'll talk to you a little bit more about that in a little bit. Today, I've got my buddy AJ behind the camera, and we're back out here in the glades. We're in the duck boat, and yeah, we're trying to just duplicate the same thing, but I think we're gonna move out front again and do a little bit more exploring, go a little bit farther, find some cleaner water. But for now, we're right here in the backcountry, and let me tell you, AJ hooked up on a giant snook. So we're gonna roll that right now. But thanks for sticking with me, and here's to having an awesome day in the glades. Oh, okay.
Just following the shoreline, we're gonna crush them because they've been in the same spot. They haven't moved that much. There it is. There it is.
Nice.
Snook. It's a snook.
Is it a snook?
It's a snook. A giant ass snook. This is probably a PB snook. Yeah, it's a snook.
Dude.
It's a nice snook.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's a snook. It's a monster snook. Look at it.
Oh my gosh.
It's a monster.
AJ,
it's like
nice.
A 33 pounder. I mean a 33 incher.
Bring it, land him on this side if you can.
Yeah, probably not gonna happen. He's big.
Nice, AJ.
He ate it.
Was it sitting on the bottom?
No, I was just reeling it. I was about to reel it back up. He hit it right at the boat too.
Don't let him get in those mangroves. They'll try and get us away.
No, he ain't going nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere as he peels more drag. That's a really nice snook,
He's
AJ.
on the corner of the mouth too.
Good, you might not get frayed.
I can feel the hook moving around in his mouth. Do you have a net?
Nope.
Oh, this is going to be an interesting land then.
Walk him on this side. He's going that way. Yeah. Here, get up front. Get on the front deck if you can. That'll be your spot.
Right here.
Oh my gosh, AJ.
Right here. Hand in, you're good.
Oh. Hang on.
You're right. You got him?
So far. Get his belly. Holy cow, AJ!
Well, first fish of the day. Definitely my PB snook.
Holy cow.
We're gonna mark him and get a measurement later. We'll probably have to annotate it. I'd say probably 35, 36 inches maybe. Definitely a beautiful, beautiful female snook. Beautiful colors. A monster fight. She definitely wanted to get back into those mangroves. Look at her battle scars on the top of her head.
Oh yeah.
She's definitely seeing some fight. Beautiful, beautiful snook. I'm gonna get her a good revive. You kind of get them into this groove. There, she's starting to pull away. There she goes. Perfect. Small tarpon, what they'll do is actually that was like 3 tarpon hitting it. They spool up and they just start, they do like jacks.
I think I'm being followed again.
Move it slowly.
There we go.
You're on? There you go.
Snook.
Yep.
All right.
That's
All right.
probably what was hitting it.
Well, the snook you caught could eat this one.
Probably. Here, lift her rod up.
Yeah, land on this side because the camera can see it a lot better.
Oh, I see. I got you. There's always a reason.
All right. Awesome. On the poor man's, no live bait needed.
Dude, that looked just like the one I caught with you, remember? The first one we caught?
Yeah, it's the same size.
Yeah.
So cool. All right.
Same colors too, pretty yellow.
See you later, little guy.
There's so much food for them.
I know, that's what I was saying.
They don't care.
They're attracted to our carbon dioxide we produce.
Attracted to our dark colored fucking skirt. You wear white, they don't mess with you as much. You know that?
You think so?
Yeah, light colored shit. You got one? Yeah. You know? Oh, perfect. Snook, nice snook.
I was just letting it sit, dude.
Here, bring ratchet down, ratchet down. Want me to get on this side or the other side?
Other side.
Keep your ratchet down. Don't let him come up. He's so good. He's inside of the mouth, but still.
I mean, he'll eventually rub through. Okay, it's out. I see it. Hang on.
Try to get that last. Okay, stay there now. He's so good. Stay. See? He was in a spot where it would have come out.
Yeah, it would have. The hole opened up.
Yep.
Nice.
Big camera time. Not a bad one. 20-something inches.
All right, check it out. Here's my first nice snook of the day. Awesome. This is classic Everglades snook right there. Doesn't compare to that giant AJ caught, but perfect. I got him on the poor man's NLBN, just sitting on the bottom. Such a cool fish. All right, let's get this thing released. All right, she's holding on nice and tight, or he is, excuse me. All right, so you notice that I actually corrected myself. I was calling that fish a she. Well, that was actually a boy snook, and the reason I know that is because actually biologists have determined that snook are all born as male. They're actually what's called sequential hermaphrodites. I know that's kind of a weird thing to say, but it's true. The slot size is created because between that slot size is when the male snook actually transform into female snook. So anything above that slot size is 100% a female. Again, they're sequential hermaphrodites, meaning they follow a sequence. Starts from male, goes to female. And now there's another type of hermaphrodism in the animal kingdom. It's called simultaneous hermaphrodites. I'm sure you guys can figure out that means they're boy and girl whenever they feel like it. But just a fun little tip. Have an awesome time out here in the Everglades. Not necessarily with all these mosquitoes, oh my gosh, but let's keep on fishing. All right, so we switched things up, making a move. We really want to target some redfish, so we cruised out here to the ocean side of the Everglades, and we're looking for some flats. I've got the Navionics map up on the Lowrance, and just kind of scrolling around, and I see some of these legendary flats that you hear all the fly fishermen talk about. So I've got a couple of them marked, and we're gonna head over there. Hopefully we can catch some redfish. I'm really excited to catch a redfish on the poor man's little mullet. So thanks for sticking with us. See you at the next fish. Oh my! It is a red. It's running so fast, dude.
Yep, nice red, nice red.
Awesome.
I'll get it.
In the mud. That's what's stirring up some of this mud, dude.
Yep. Bring him here.
It's not quite done yet.
I think he's foul hooked.
He might be foul hooked. You can grab him by the tail.
Oh no, he's good. He's hooked in the mouth.
Hooked in the mouth? Hook him in the mouth! Get him by the tail. Tail. Just grab the tail. Come on. Oh nice man. Red. Sick. Look how gorgeous that fish is, dude. Guys, check that out. That is my second red on the poor man's little mullet. And what they're doing is they're chasing finger mullet up in here, and it works perfectly, but I'm using the green pumpkin color this time instead of the white. Such a cool little fish. Has blues in its tail, but they're definitely not feeding on crustaceans. But let's get them back and keep on fishing, because I think we figured something out. Ooh, so cool. Awesome. All right, we got to get AJ hooked up on one. Seeing it right now.
Hooked up, yep, red.
Oh yeah.
Yep. We did find a pattern now, huh?
Oh, it's a snook! Of course, you catch a snook. Jeez.
Nice one, too. Yeah, but there's a bunch of stuff here, too. Yeah, but that's what they're doing. They're actually chasing that stingray that's lifting up the mud, and they're feeding off of it. He hit it hard too.
Awesome, man.
There we go.
Yeah, hold him up in the light right there.
Beautiful snook. Look at that golden back.
Yeah, blending in perfectly with this water.
Yep.
Nice job, man.
Let's put her back. Big baby boy. We want your grandma. Ow. He scared me.
He's like, who
no.
you calling baby? Awesome job.
Let's get one another one. Yeah, we need to go back in there.
Oh! 100% was one. Nope. I was looking at one.
There you go.
What did I say? It's a snook. All right, there's sharks around here. Let's get them in fast. Oh, we might lose them, but that's okay.
We're not gonna lose them.
I'd rather lose them than have them get bit by the shark. All right, guys, I know I keep talking about it, but that's the poor man's NLBN little mullet right there, putting in some work today, as you could see. Awesome snook out here on the flats, but we got to watch out. There's a lot of lemon sharks over here right now, so get them unhooked and give this guy a clean release, and hopefully away from the sharks. I actually see the sharks. They're about 30 yards away, so I think we'll be okay. Oh. All right, you ready? Oh, woo, really? You gotta let go. Biting down hard. Perfect. Awesome. Having an awesome day out here, man. Super grateful that we didn't give up because the wind was howling. All right, guys, so the poor man's NLBN little mullet. So I know you guys might be like me, where you're a little frustrated that these things are hard to get. The actual NLBN little mullets, you know, they go on sale, they're limited drops, and by the time you go to check out, you might get cart jacked and they're sold out. And you know, no disrespect to NLBN, I buy their baits when I can. And I just, you know, when I run out of little mullets, I switch over to the poor man, which is actually the Zoom Magnum Fluke. This thing, if you look at the profile, has a very similar side profile. That's why I chose it as an alternative to the actual real NLBN little mullet. But obviously, if you look at it head on, this is a much narrower bait, but the fish are really focused on that side profile, which is what matters, and that erratic action. They're not looking at it saying, oh, well, I don't think that bait's thick enough, so I'm not gonna eat it. That's what she said. But anyway, you guys saw it worked out perfect. And what we were doing here, when we came up onto the flat, we were noticing that there was a lot of mud. First, I thought they were mullet mud, which some of them actually were, but it was a combination of a lot of things. So one, we were seeing stingrays kick up mud, and there were redfish on the stingrays, and snook too. AJ caught a snook off of a stingray mud. I caught a snook off of a stingray mud. So the stingrays are kicking up all kinds of shrimp, crabs, whatever, fish, and you know, the snook and reds, they're right there ready to eat. And then also we are seeing some mullet mud too, and it's a combination of big hogleg mullet and little finger mullet too. So the fish are keyed in onto that, And of course the sharks are keyed in on it as well. I mean, this flat was just on fire. We saw a few stingrays actually get eaten, and we were catching fish right in the middle of it all. So that's kind of what we figured out once we came out into the bay. And guys, it works. In terms of the setup, guys, I'm just using a bass setup. This is a Guggen Squad Go-To Series rod. It's 7 foot, medium heavy, Shimano Corrado DC 200, just 10-pound braid on here, which I gotta change out because I backlash like crazy, 30-pound leader, and then I'm using a 5/0, just a twist lock hook. This is gonna be, I believe it's an owner, but that gets it done. Perfect alternative to the NLBN Little Mullet if you can't get your hands on them. No disrespect to NLBN, they make an awesome bait. It works great, but you know what? Sometimes they're hard to get, so this is the next best thing in my opinion. Definitely check it out if you're having a rough time getting those little mullets. This will definitely do the trick. All right guys, well, that's gonna wrap up this video. The tide was rolling off the flat really, really fast. We were in less than 12 inches of water, and AJ's like, yeah, I think we need to go. So good call by AJ. But guys, I wanna say thank you so much for joining me in this video. You know, Flow Bass 2022, we're going salt. Really having an awesome time figuring it out. We got real lucky, just kind of ran into something and just, you know, took a step back, visualized it, and we realized what was happening and we were able to capitalize. And AJ over here caught that 30, it had to be like 37 inch. That thing was a stud. What do you think?
Definitely the PB. My PB was 35. He was definitely at least 36, 37. So that was awesome.
I know we made a mark on the boat, and obviously I measured it and threw that into the video, so you guys actually know what it is before I do, and AJ as well. But just want to say thanks again for watching this video. Make sure you hit the bell notification because YouTube's not pushing my videos in any of my subscribers' feeds. AJ let me know about that, and there's quite a few other people that are like, I didn't even know you posted a video. So hit that bell, make sure you stay up to date on what's going on. We're hitting the saltwater hard, and hopefully I'm gonna have a lot more videos in the salt to come. And yeah, my goal, I wanna catch a 40-inch snook on artificial. So I think it's gonna happen. I'm gonna work hard on it, but do a lot more keys stuff, permit, bonefish, obviously more reds, snook, tarpon, the whole 9 yards. So thanks for sticking with me, guys. Hope to see you in the next video. Make sure to bring those smiling faces because I'm gonna be looking for them. Till then, peace out.